Hey guys, welcome back to it's not an episode of Commander Tax, but it's something new and it's exciting. It's our podcast to the series and to the channel. It's going to be a huge brand new thing in which we'll try to introduce to you guys every week, and we'll talk about Magic the Gathering news, updates, things about the channel, and updates because let's face it, it's been a while since we've had a Magic night, and it's a bit of a bummer, but the reason behind that is we had finals to deal with, and COVID struck too, so it was a bit to juggle all at once.
And I graduated.
And he graduated, so there's
2 more years of school though. So.
Yeah, our hopes for this channel is that we'll also have this be a live stream one day because it's pretty fun, pretty easy to do, and it's a way for us to communicate to you, the viewers. So.
And we like Magic just as much as you guys do, so just to stay up to date with all the new Magic the Gathering content that's coming out.
Yeah. Without further ado, start us off. What are we covering tonight, Quinn?
All right, so in today's episode we're going to talk about commandertax, episode 14, and possibly the biggest topic that we have for tonight is we're going to talk about some Kaldheim spoilers. I mean, we're not going to spoil what is already spoiled. I mean, we're not going to showcase every single card. We're going to pick out a few cards that maybe me and Cory are kind of looking forward to seeing like in the set, but you guys can check that out all on yourself. And we're also going to do the holiday review trailer and episode and talk about that a little bit. So Cory, you want to talk about episode 14?
Yeah, so episode 14, it's been a while. Episode 13 was our Halloween episode that released on Friday the 13th of November. So it was a pretty spooky night, and it was holiday themed. Well, we're coming not quite to the holiday theme yet. For our next episode, we're going to hit up do episode 14 first, and that is going to be arriving soon. Episode 14, not to get confused with the holiday episode, will be kind of just a normal episode, but it's got some twists. You'll have to get excited to see this episode, but it'll be soon. It'll be pretty cool. But without further ado, Kaldheim.
Yeah, kind of like in the last set, Battle for Zendikar, or what was it? Rise of Zendikar.
Gosh,
Zendikar Rising.
Zendikar Rising.
That's what it
man,
is.
The names they play with you.
Yeah, well, probably the biggest thing is you saw like the new dual lands that they were coming out with. But in this next set, they're coming out to complete the cycle with the other lands, so that's kind of cool. I mean, at first I was a little bit skeptical seeing the lands and stuff, but they definitely do come in handy, and they basically work as a dual land, so that's kind of interesting.
Yeah, Kaldheim, the sneak peek previews. I mean, we've gotten a few, so we're not going to cover a whole bunch because there's still so much uncertainty with this set, and we kind of want to cover more in later episodes. But we'll talk about some dates that are important to keep an eye out for. The official Kaldheim sneak peek previews were December 15th through 17th. That's what's out right now. You've seen a couple of those. And then January 7th, there's a 9 a.m. launch, which that's presumably that's when more of the teasers and the like sneak peeks are going to be, like some more stuff to see more about Kaldheim, and that's what we're kind of aiming for. Is once more stuff is regularly coming out, we'll talk more and more about those as well. January 28th, we have the Arena and MTGO launch, and so that's going to be cool for everyone that wants to play, that is playing Arena, which is a lot right now since card stores are still on the DL until COVID is over. But the official pre-release is January 29th through the February 4th. So that's when you can hop on Arena, do your pre-release token, and I don't think there's any in-person pre-releases right now. But then February 5th is when it's available everywhere. That's when paper becomes out there, and that's when you can buy packs and start to get some awesome cards. I'm excited for Kaldheim. It's gonna be a cool set. That's for sure.
Get your booster boxes and collector boxes while they're available.
Yeah, collector boxes being in that whole like metal theme, like they're gonna be cool. It's gonna be awesome.
So Corey, did you want to talk about like what you're kind of hoping to see, I think, in the set?
Yeah, this set is like really hitting me hard. Like I'm really excited for it. I really like the snow mechanic, and there's some one card that's out there that's already like teased this snow mechanic, so I'm excited about that. Also, Kaldheim, the plane itself, is known for its dragons, its Norse mythology, and we're starting to see some of that too. And this is going to be a really cool set. We've seen some of the theme boosters, and there's going to be angels, which there hasn't really been any angel support. If you know me, I'm a huge fan of angels, also a huge fan of elves, also a huge fan of dragons, and we're getting all of those in this set. It's going to be pretty cool. It's going to be exciting, and so I'm just hoping for a lot of tribal stuff, and we're starting to see that already. So it's gonna be cool.
Yeah, I'm kind of excited for all that stuff too, but I'm more of a god guy, and we've already got a god spoiled, and it's where's he at? There we go. Havlar, God of Battle. So he's a 4/4 creature. Creatures you control that are enchanted or equipped have double strike, and at the beginning of each combat, you may attach target or equipment attached to a creature you control to target creature or another target creature you control. And his flip side, because he's a flip card, it's his sword, the Sword of the Realms. Equipped creature gets +2/+0 and has vigilance, and whenever equipped creature dies, return it to its owner's hand. And its equip cost is for 2 mana. And I don't know if you guys know this, but I collect all the gods, so I have a pretty big green binder that's filled with all god stuff, and this is just another one to add to the collection. But in my opinion, it's kind of underwhelming because in the past, gods have been like really powerful, like indestructible, and always coming back and stuff. And this one doesn't have any of that. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, it still's got a good ability and stuff, and probably sees its play in some commander decks and stuff, and maybe some standard play. But I'm not sure how it would stand up to the meta.
Yeah, let's face it, he's like an over glorified creature because another card that's out there that I'm excited to look at and see is the Magda, the Brazen Outclaw, and it's a legendary creature. It's a dwarf berserker. It's a 2/1, and it pumps dwarves, and it gives when dwarves become tapped, they create treasure tokens, and you can sack 5 treasures to tutor for a dragon card and put it on the battlefield. I'd say that's just as powerful as this god guy, and that's kind of a bit of a bummer. There's no self-protection on a god. I know the Norse gods didn't really have a lot of protection, but if it's anything like the MCU, they're still really strong and hard to deal with, and they can take a hit. This guy, this 4/4, he can die so easily.
He dies to a murder.
Yeah, he dies to a murder, and what is that? I mean,
2 black and colorless, and it just kills target creatures.
yeah. So
The lowest of the low.
the lowest of the low. But yeah, so we'll talk more about Kaldheim teasers and information when more becomes out there. Right now we've gotten a handful, but we'll talk more about it in the future episodes. And I think I'm ready to tell you guys more about the holiday trailer and episode. I don't want to really kind of get you not excited about episode 14, but episode 15 is our holiday episode. And it's going to be kind of our, like last year we did a New Year's episode and a Christmas episode. It was a little much this year to try and get all of that in, especially with finals wrapping up, the holidays, etc. But COVID. I can't forget about the good old COVID. Oh boy. Anyway, the holiday trailer is going to be coming about probably a week before the actual holiday episode. You'll get an idea. You'll get a little excited about some things that are going to happen in the holiday episode with the holiday trailer. And the episode 15 is going to come mid to late January. That holiday episode is going to come a little bit later, but it's going to be just as fun and just as exciting.
It's going to be worth the wait for sure.
It's going to be, yeah.
I mean, we've been kind of brainstorming this idea for months, and I've been excited every single day it's been bringing up. So
yeah,
I'm excited to really explore this thing, and maybe we could do it more in the future.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be awesome. Episode 14's deck tech won't immediately follow the episode on that Wednesday. We don't have that deck tech filmed yet, so it'll come later on sometime, but you can be sure to expect for episode 15, the deck tech will be coming with that too. So you can get an idea of the cool decks that we're going to be playing, because should we give them a little hint? Well,
I guess we
wink.
I guess we can give them a little teaser.
We don't even know what decks we're playing in the holiday episode.
It's a surprise.
It's a surprise.
Goes to the theme of the holidays, and we're a tight-knit group of friends where like it's just our present to you guys, and we all like playing Magic together, so this is a deck that we can use moving forward just for casual gameplay whenever we're not filming. I mean, whoever's getting my deck I feel like is gonna love it, so who knows? It could be you.
It could be me. Yeah.
I don't know. Only I know who's gonna get my deck, and I think for sure he's gonna like it. So
It'll be fun. It'll be cool, and we'll play decks that we've probably never played before. I mean, I'm really excited. It's gonna be fun. We've got a bunch of stuff in store for you guys, including these podcasts, in which will keep you up to date. But yeah, thank you guys. And
all right, thanks for staying tuned with us and kind of bearing with us through this hard time. I know it's not the most ideal, but we're doing this for you guys and to try to get some more content out to you guys, so you can stay up to date with our channel and whatever the Magic the Gathering news is out there.
yeah, well,
All right.
we'll see you guys next week.
See ya.